with Zane, and today I'm going to be doing a short video tour of our kitchen to showcase some of our fall 2016 decor. I didn't do a lot of decorating in the kitchen this year. I've kept it very simplistic, as I said in my previous video. I'm going with the softer side of fall this year, but I want to share with you some of my decor, some of which are DIYs, which I hope to be able to share with you in the future. But for now, let's go to the kitchen and let's take a look. So YouTube, this is our kitchen. When they say that the kitchen is the heart of the home, that is very true in our house. This area of our home is in the hub of our house, and so it is visited frequently, and so I always like to make sure that I have seasonal decor in here. So when you walk in from this side of our kitchen, the first thing that you see is our really large cupboard there, and then also our kitchen island. And so on the kitchen island this year, as far as our fall decor goes, I have a wooden board, our white bowl, and I filled it with burlap pumpkins, and then I have one of my white DIY chalk white pumpkins there from the dollar store that I painted white. I added a little twine to it, and then I added this little tag that says autumn. And then I have this vintage milk glass white mixing bowl that I've added that artificial plant to. And so it's really simplistic, but I really like the rustic farmhouse chic look of that. And then over here we have this really large cupboard, and it's vintage. I've painted it. I have a KitchenAid mixer on top with some pine cones in a really simplistic apothecary jar. And then that is a vintage strawberry basket that I have some burlap pumpkins in. And then on the upper shelf, I just have some white ceramic dishes. And then on the second shelf, I have 3 of my cake stands with some really rustic yarn balls in them. And then I have some more of my white chalk pumpkins, my DIY with little tags that say autumn and harvest. And then on the lower area there, I have a white cake stand with one of our burlap pumpkins. And I took some lace ribbon and some white stick pins and added that around the center there. And so I think that turned out really nice. Panning over here, I have some white plates that I got from the dollar store, and these were only $1, and they're probably the most vibrant pop of color that I have in here as far as my fall decor goes this year. But they fit well, and I really liked them, and I like that the majority of the plate is white, and it does give a little bit of color. It has some leaves and acorns on it there, so I really like that. And then all of our interior doors have these eucalyptus wreaths. And so I really like the look of those. It makes a nice cozy look. And those are on all the interior doorways on this side of the house. And then over here is a built-in shelf that has just simple whiteware on it. I've added one of our yarn balls there to that cake stand. And these used to be windows, and then when the family room addition was built, on the other side, these became built-in shelves. And so I really like having those there. Over here above the kitchen, the range, I have some lighting there, and then I have this kitchens are made for families to gather sign. And I have this spice rack, which I did a DIY. That was something that I kind of created myself because it fit really well there. And then over here, I have another one of the built-in shelves, and it just has some simple whiteware in it, and then also another cake stand with a simple yarn ball. And then if you saw my milk glass tag video, that cookie jar was in there along with Henny there resting in the shelf. And then here next to the sink, I have these 3 really simplistic white platters that hang on the wall. I really like that look. And then if you pan down here, we have our white rustic basket with our wine. And then in that glass dish, I have some artificial green dwarf apples. And I really like that that is not stuffed full. I think it gives it a nice little simplistic look. Over here on the other side of the counter, I have a white plate with a really basic, simple white chalk pumpkin inside, covered by a dome. It's a really simplistic look, but I really like the way that that looks on our counter here. And then I also have this rustic basket that I normally have filled with fruit. And then looking from the opposite side of our kitchen, from our family room, we have this really large mirror. And in a room this size, that mirror is really helpful. It makes the room look much larger. It's really rustic. I really like it. And then you have another view here of our island with our fall decor there. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can leave your comments below. Please visit my website, www.athomewithzane.com. We'll look for you the next time. And remember, it's your home. Create a space you'll truly love.